Well, hello, good people. Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great Friday. The NFL has got a money issue right now, okay? The Sunday ticket case is really huge. It hasn't been talked about a lot throughout the media and things, but the way this thing is this case has been going on since 2016, and basically bars and having Sunday ticket, we're basically saying we're getting gouged. We had heard that ESPN and Apple TV wanted to have Sunday ticket where it was affordable and that they would have like a local team package. So you didn't have to get all 32 teams, but the NFL wanted to keep this as a premium product. Now, some of the early stuff that was going on in the case, the NFL thought for sure that this thing was dead on arrival. But surprisingly, the judge found for the plaintiffs a $4.7 million, which, because it's a federal case, gets tripled. Now, the NFL is going to appeal. Now, here's where I am not a lawyer and I don't play one here on YouTube, but I'm going through and reading what's going on. When you appeal a judgment, basically you have to have a bond. Now, a bond is typically, if you've gotten arrested for something, you can go to a bond agent and basically, let's say it's a $10,000 bond that has to be paid, or $10,000 to get out. You can find a bond company that basically will take 10% and say, okay, you give me 10%, I'll guarantee the bond. So you're not actually putting up the whole amount per se. Now, with an appeal, basically you have to take the money that is owed and put that up as collateral for the appeal. So if you lose, they don't have a problem collecting the money. So we're talking about $14.1 billion, three times the $4.7 billion, which, here's the problem. Okay, Roger Goodell literally says, we feel good about our case. Well, of course. What is he going to do? Say, no, man, we losing this mother humper, man. This is dead on arrival. Of course he's going to say we feel good about our case. I don't ever remember an attorney ever saying, man, this is just a bad case for us. We're going to lose our ass. But the thing for the NFL is $14.1 billion bond, $14.1 billion bond, is a big chunk of money, even if they win, because this appeal could be years in the making. So let me read to you exactly so there's not misconstrued. To stay the collection of the judgment awarded to plaintiffs while it appeals, the NFL will have to post a bond potentially for the full $14.1 billion of an automatic triple judgment. In Tuesday's filing, lawyers wrote that the requirement would be a potential difficulty and actually prejudice that cannot be overstated, that the premium alone would be significantly prejudicial. Yeah. In other words, if the NFL never has to pay or part with its money in the case, merely obtaining the bond will put a premium and would stress some NFL teams. What the NFL is asking for is, okay, and I don't know if you've seen, which movie is it? Not Coming to America. Oh, my God. Trading Places. The NFL is asking $1. How about we reduce the bond to $1? Reason being is sometimes it seems the NFL is impervious to financial threat. Even COVID effect wounded it, but they got over. But this is real money. It works out to $440 million per team. Whoa, dude. Whoa. Or, to put it another way, it is twice the annual operating profits for every team except the Dallas Cowboys. So the NFL is having a problem coming up with the funds for the appeal. And if you don't have the funds for the appeal to be held, then you can't go forward with the appeal unless the judge reduces the bond amount. So the NFL has a bit of a problem here. Now, here's good news if you are an NFL fan, that you can kind of help the NFL out because they have get together, back together weekend programming. Okay, now see, for me, they already got my money. They got my money back, I think, in May. It was $2.99 for the Sunday ticket. You saved $100. July 27th and 28th, basically when training camps open up, you can get $60 off. And I'm sure the NFL will be more than happy to get your funds to help pay this bond, which is kind of crazy. This shit just got real for the NFL. And maybe, and this is, I want to say, maybe the NFL is getting too greedy. And that eventually we'll get to the point where we say enough is enough. When you think about how now we're going to have games, the Eagles are playing on Friday. You've got Christmas games on Wednesday. You've got now Amazon. Okay, you got Amazon games. You got Paramount games. You've got let's see. Let's see. So many I can't even remember. Okay, you got YouTube, of course, Sunday Ticket. You got Paramount, which had playoff games. You've got Amazon, which is Thursday night. And now I forgot who's going to have the Christmas ones. Who got the Christmas games? Damn, there's so many people that got them. Somebody's got the Christmas games. So you're now having to go through and get these games streamed all over the place. I think it's a total of 6, I want to say. And now we're hearing that CBS, because ownership may be changing, that they may renegotiate their deal with CBS. So you start seeing where it's just all this greed that we're looking for all this money. And I actually want to talk to my man Game Time Brian about this too, because last year we were at the Pro Football Hall of Fame and it was pretty empty. And the NFL has come up with a whole NFL village that's there for the Hall of Fame. They got a hotel. I don't know if you've ever been to the Hall of Fame. It used to be the hall and the stadium, Tom Benson Stadium, and that was about it. They were working on the hotel/water park when we were there last year, which is finished. The thing about it is the Hall of Fame Village is about $221 million in the red, and it's only bringing in about $4.2 million a quarter. They're going to be doing the whole flag football championship tournament and everything else to kick it off. They've built all of these football fields that are out there. It's nice, but it doesn't feel like the Pro Football Hall of Fame. It feels more like I'm going to King's Dominion or Six Flags or Seven Flags, however many flags it is. And you start looking at this and saying, at some point, maybe you're just getting too greedy and this shit will be a backlash. I don't know. But definitely, this may have ramifications, and this might be one of those reasons why Jerry Jones is looking and holding off on making these contracts with Dak, CD, and Micah. Because I'm still curious, because the way the salary cap works is gross revenue. Well, isn't this part of the revenue that comes in that's not going to be coming in because it's got to go back out? I don't know. If COVID ended up messing it up, then maybe this does too.